So off the gate, this was supposed to be a career reading. So I place protection over this message. This is definitely a love message. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy. Ooh, and it came up in reverse. Okay. Somebody may feel, well, collective, you may feel like your love life is in a reverse. Okay. Some of the individuals that you're allowing in your energy has kind of put you through a spin. Especially with somebody that's been very selective for a while. You could have been coming out of celibacy. Okay. But Spirit says, one, there was something that you need to learn from this situation. So take everything as any person that you cross paths with, good or bad. It's not a missed opportunity. It's something that you need to learn from, especially when it comes to grooming you in your purpose, when it comes to identifying different characteristics that are flawed about yourself. Okay. Spirit says this energy wasn't so much in bad energy, but also you was there to also plant a seed in that individual as well. So you were supposed to learn from this individual. This individual was supposed to learn from you. Okay. So Spirit's like, don't take it everything like as it being very hurtful, because I really feel there was a lot of sadness and there was a lot of grief around this situation. Okay. And you felt like, dang, this is another cup that I have to deny this situation. It could have been you seeing how this individual moves as a whole. But the reason why you had to place action on it, because you knew it wasn't aligned with your divine self and things that you had going on as far as purpose driven and purpose wise. Now, again, you were supposed to plant a seed in this individual to grow. And also, there was things that were identified in this relationship as well that you had to work on, collective, because you were still kind of moving in this King of Wands, very masculine energy. Okay. Now, granted, I do feel like at the beginning you was in a very submissive feminine energy. This person was able to get your soft side because it was displaying their soft side. But again, you know how it goes in 3, 6, or 9 months, that once your boundaries got low, you feel like you had to reject this offer because, one, this energy was very triggering towards you. Just because it was triggering you from past relationships, it was triggering you on karmic patterns, it was triggering you as far as you couldn't be in your divine self. You felt unsafe in the situation. You couldn't really vocalize how you felt in this relationship. You couldn't vocalize how you couldn't have a decent conversation, because I really feel there's an energy of trying here. But I can't even talk, throat chakra, as much as you tried to communicate, it puts you in the energy of shutting down. Okay. Queen of Cups in reverse, which is very, very normal for you, collective, and it puts you in a hangman situation. All right. Even though Spirit says you balanced yourself, this is the energy that was looking to be chased, which puts you back in masculine energy, because you're the one that's not that way. From this reading, I'm getting very runner energy, very cold-hearted, meaning it's getting a little too much. I'm out of here. And Spirit says there's nothing wrong with you using your discernment and walk away when you're supposed to. Okay. That's always a must. That's something I felt like you've always had, collective. Once you see that this is not a good investment, and you know this is bringing you back into your old ways or putting you back into a dynamic that you no longer want to be in, especially when it comes to the social realm, that you just like boom. But Spirit's trying to get you to understand that sometimes you got to give somebody the opportunity. Now, if you gave them several opportunities, yeah, it's time for you to move forward. But if you already voiced it, if you never voiced it and you just shut down and pull back and say, I quit, Spirit says that is an unbalanced energy that you need to work on. And collective, I feel like that. I feel like in past relationships, you know what it is to keep voicing and this and this. So therefore, in this recent situation, you just didn't really communicate. You was like, oh, shit, I'm gone. But Spirit says don't lose that communication. Give somebody the opportunity to grow, just like Spirit gave you the opportunity to grow. Okay? To be able to free yourself from something that your person identified, and you're like, oh, okay, I did bad, so let's move forward. Let's move to calmer waters. All right? Now, you did listen to your discernment when it comes to this, because this is something that you got to repeat with this situation. So there was no bad moves here. This person was in a cycle that they couldn't get themselves out of. All right. And this person's also blinded. This person going to be having trouble going to sleep at night. They're dealing with a lot of extra different spirits that this person has to detach from. Okay, this could be somebody that is also about their coin. King of Pentacles here. So this is somebody that could be financially stable, or getting financially stable, or was financially stable. But I had the Temperance card here. So this is somebody who was really financially stable, but they're letting a lot of they're allowing a lot of different feminine options. They're allowing a lot of different addictions. There are a lot of different opportunities. This person feels like they have to stay in the mix, in the energies, entertainment, and this type of energy. This person is still in people-pleasing energy. So therefore, they have people around them that are using them for their abundance and their energy. But Spirit says this is not for you to stay around for. Spirit says this person has to be able to figure this energy out on your own. And you had to learn self-worth. Communication was key here. Communication. This collective, I already feel like you have a lot of self-worth. So during this situation, you really didn't lose focus, and that's what was supposed to be displayed. Can you still move in this King of Swords energy? This could also be a King of Swords that you was dealing with, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But there was no motion stopped. You was allow this person to go through what they go through, voice what you needed to voice, and plant the right and necessary seeds, but it didn't stop no motion here. This situation was sitting here to teach you communication, because again, collective, you shut down, you let go, and that's it. The Spirit's like, at least give them a try. You know what I'm saying? To get it together, because Spirit's grooming you for your partner, honey. And like I said, when it comes to soulmates coming in, whether it be your soul tribe or your actually soul person, this could also be your real twin flame, because a lot of you is in the energy. If you thought certain individuals was your twin, it's karmic energy. Leave it where it's at. But Spirit had to teach you communication, because this is something that is super hard for you to do, collective. Because as a child, there was not a lot of communication growing up. You shut down, you let go, you learn how to go through things by yourself. You became independent by yourself. You didn't talk much, you didn't move much. You learn how to disconnect emotionally, quickly, fastly, and it not affect you. We got to come out of this masculine energy, especially for your significant other that is coming in. Okay, ooh, what I just say. For your significant other that is coming your way, that your Spirit has for you, your soul person. So I say that to say this: everything happens for a reason. Don't take anything as a loss. Have strength to kind of get through this, even though you're heartbroken over this situation, collective. There was always something for you to learn. This was for you to kind of sharpen up the mind. During this process, you really didn't get emotional over your feelings as you used to. Wasn't no crash out like you used to. It wasn't. You identified a lot of what was needed in order for you to grow and get to the next phase. Okay, and make connections. So again, collective, learning how to let people grow. You don't always have to disconnect. You always do need to distance yourself, especially if you see if they're moving. Like, I got much love for you. I got much care for you. But, the way that you're moving, I can't allow myself to be tied with. And that's what Spirit's trying to teach you. Loving from a distance, because it's been cut off energy, just because that's what you grew up in. And that's not always